In the Ayesha region? Everblight Plain. And not Sword Valley from Xenoblade 1. There are, well, we'll eventually get to Sword Valley from Xenoblade 1, right? I just mean in terms of, like, starting areas. There are places across the world that will give you XP once found. Key locations are called landmarks, and the especially difficult to find ones are called secret areas. When the whole party has been incapacitated in battle, you return to the last landmark you passed by. Okay, so from that very long set of cutscenes that we just had there, my impression is Noah seems a lot more both compassionate and skeptical than the rest of the party. The minimap is displayed at the top right of the screen. It displays the character's immediate surroundings and quest destinations. Press R to trigger a bigger map, or to display a bigger map. Press L1 whenever you need navigational assistance. Doing so will display the shortest route to your destination. So it's kind of like Follow Ball from Xenoblade Chronicles X, a feature I never used in that game. Be advised, however, the shortest route may sometimes take you past tough enemies, so it's not necessarily the best or easiest one. Try various routes for best effect. We're going back to Colony 9, huh? Oh, that's interesting. So like that, huh? And then, yeah, you can adjust, like, how far you want the camera there. Oh, so when you zoom in all the way for first person in this game, it actually puts you at, like, eye level, unlike freaking Xenoblade Definitive, where it puts you at, like, torso level. I didn't like that. I wish that it was something that was different in that game. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's a run thing, like Xenoblade Chronicles X. Xenoblade Chronicles X might remain the only Xenoblade game with an actual run button. Maybe. Okay. So yeah, there's collecting Bob's more like Xenoblade 1 than 2 then, because 2 is like collection points and whatnot. Okay. So, do we want to try just for like the sake of trying out here? So we're all level 3 now. Well, I assume this Wamba is gonna be some character that we, I don't know, like maybe dies or something like that. He's gonna leave our party some way or another, considering, you know, never seen him from any trailer, so he's expendable for the sake of tutorials, right? Is the case. But yeah, speak for yourself. Might you suggest increasing the in-game volume? Hear you perfectly, but not the game volume as much. Okay, I appreciate you giving me the heads up there, Politico Stefan. This is as loud as it goes in OBS, and I don't know why. I swear the maximum volume on OBS used to be higher, but I don't know if it was like a recent OBS update or like a capture card update or something that made this the max for some reason. Actually, it might be OBS in the volume mixer. Maybe that was like the weird workaround. Because I remember there was like some weird way to do it, even when it's maxed out there. Because if I increase this, does that actually increase it? Hold on, let's see here. Let's see here. If I switch my input back to that, edit things there. Is that the exact same? Is it better? It's louder for me now. But is it any better? It might not be any better. My best bet might just be to like lower my own mic volume and try to match the thingamabob as best I can. Because it's maxed out on OBS, and this didn't used to be the maximum, but it is nowadays, so I have no idea what's going on with that, quite frankly. I mean, I'm pretty sure I brought it to max in like the volume mixer. It's all good? Is it better now? Because in OBS, it still looks a little bit sketchy. I know that, you know, I was asking earlier in the chat about, like, whether it was, you know, whether the volume was A-okay, but nobody answered me back then. So, we shall see here. I'll lower my microphone a little bit, like this, to bring it a little bit closer. Oh, I'm sure it'll become like a meme there in no time, most likely. I wonder if it's something that, or are these like the drops from the battle or something like that? Because I do wonder if it's like a thing that I can edit in like the Elgato game capture thingamabob, is what I wonder here. Because it does still look sketchy on OBS, and I've literally maxed it out in both OBS and the volume mixer. I don't know why my maximum volume is so low, but it just is for some reason, and it has been like this for a while. I don't know why. Let's see here. So, oh my goodness, now we're gonna be hearing it twice because I just pulled up the Elgato thingamabob. Can I? Oh, I could probably increase the game volume in this. Whoa! Will that affect it on OBS? No, that won't affect it on OBS. I don't really want it playing twice. You know, is the thing. But if I open that, then it gets loud. Then it does. I wish that I could turn up a bit more on OBS though. Properties. Deactivate, activate. I mean, I could, I could just mute, like, my capture card and just, well, capture card on OBS and have it purely playing through, like, the game capture thingamabob here where it's a lot louder. A rare dude? Oh, level 43. Yeah, I am, well, I guess well, how do I pause? X then, I guess. Oh, interesting. Oh, look at that guy. Totally not generic dudo back there. Yeah, this is as loud as it goes on the thingamabob. I don't know why. I genuinely have no idea why, but that's the way that it is, I guess, or something or other.
Having the upper hand doesn't guarantee your safety.
Oh, does it seem a-okay right now, I hope, because it's weird.
Just like us.
Because my whole computer setup is weird. But yeah, I couldn't figure out how to save or to get to settings. Like that, I guess. Yeah, so how many regular files are there? 3. And there's quick save and autosave. Okay. Yeah, so with X. Like that. What? Oh, so it wants us to, like, fight here in that case. Okay, this is this a-okay volume? It still looks sketchy on OBS and whatnot. Needed eyes. Use healing ring, cast a green healing aura that remains on the ground. Character standing within the aura will gradually recover HP. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it is a cool, it's still quiet. Huh, because it's literally maxed out on literally everything that I can max it out on my computer. Wait, unless I can increase it, like, within the volume mixer for Elgato's thingamabob. I wonder. Let's see here. You're on Firelands. Ryan, you're a lifesaver. I'm genuinely so confused what I can do about this, because I've literally maxed it out on everything on my computer, and it's still quiet. I am very confused right now. I'm very, very confuzzled. What if I close down the game capture? Turn back on the capture card in here. And whatnot. Just get pushing buttons, taking pictures of me pushing buttons. Try to, like, open the menu and whatnot. Well, I could go to Google real quick. OBS increase capture card volume past max. What the heck? So let's see here. Oh, can I increase it in this? I can increase it past the max in this in the advanced audio properties, it looks like, actually. So if I increase it to, like, this, okay, but then, like, the moment I adjust it there, it, like, resets it. Okay. So I can set it to, like, 8 decibels above. About 10. What about 10? Maybe this is the workaround. Maybe this is the life hack. Maybe this is the magical solution here. So that's 10. About 12. But we set it to, like, 15 for now. I should be able to still adjust it with, like, the desktop audio, so I should be able to adjust it on the fly if need be. We could try, like, 15 like that for now. If that seems a-okay. I mean, It still looks pretty quiet on desktop audio. I don't know why my computer's been weird lately. What if I change it to 20? Well, then it gets super weird. How if I have this at 15 and then I adjust the desktop audio to turn that up? What if I set this to 15? Prepare your ears, maybe. Okay, that's, well, it's definitely a lot louder. I make it like 5 instead. Maybe that's a good volume level. And then I can, like, fix my microphone to what it was before. So my microphone was, like, somewhere around here. This seems better at least now, right? What if I set it to 8? There. This has been the workaround. That makes it louder, right? Maybe 8 is too much? I don't know. How about 7? 7. 15 and 7 for capture card and desktop audio respectively. That's better, right? Probably, according to the audio levels on OBS, it looks better, but I might need someone to tell me if it actually is better, though. Get a drop there. Friends, wait! I guess these aren't voice acted, but I guess, like, Xenoblade 1 and 2, there is, like, a lot of cutscenes, just anyway. What's the meta? What's the meta? Are you the Aegis? Aren't you? What's the matter, Riku? Oh, Noah. Just because friends are so worn out from battle is no excuse to not pay attention to surroundings. Direct eyes right there. Oh, hey, an abandoned container. If it's been cast off like trash, is it even worth trying to salvage it? Victory can make soldiers sloppy, neglectful of battlefield aftercare tasks. Thanks to Nippon rearguard, no one friends survive battle. Go home with bum in single piece. Don't friends think friends should heed advice of experienced colleague? I guess maybe we should. Oh, so you're a badass now, eh, Riku? Maybe next time you want to join us on the front line, huh? That sound fun? Hey, Lance, go easy. Riku's just trying to help us out here. Okay, so yeah, it does sound better then. That's good. It looks better on OBS. Yeah, maybe I'll be able to find like a better long-term solution later down the line, but this works for now. Make chance upon containers while exploring. Inside, you can sometimes find items that are otherwise hard to come by, so it's worth going out of your way to open them. Alright, I am rarity. Items have different rarities. From high to low, they are legendary purple, Waluigi color, rare yellow, and common white. The rarer the item, the harder it is to come by. So there's still like Xenoblade 1 type collectibles, and then there's like Xenoblade 2 type collection spots with the containers and whatnot. Why would you say that? Riku's freaking amazing, especially hearing like his voice in the trailers. Equip accessories via characters' accessories in the main menu. Accessories help strengthen your characters in various ways. So, oh yeah, it's definitely gonna want me to equip that for tutorial's sake. Accessories are a piece of gear that character needs to equip. Let's see here. Equip your equipment. Oh, gee, I had no idea that's what you do with equipment. In the character's menu, there are different options that allow customization. No, they're not. Let's see here, only one accessory slot is open at first, but as you level up, you unlock a maximum of 3 slots. So level 30 and then something else, like maybe level 50, maybe level 60, I don't know. Okay, attack stone, boosts auto attack by 58%, okay. And E next to a piece of equipment indicates that it's already been equipped to a character. There we go. Close the menu once you're finished equipping that accessory. Yeah, pretty basic stuff there. Let me go ahead and yoink this. So navigation on. So how do you turn like navigation off? Hide, show objective. Return to colony 9. Okay, so you can turn that on and off, just like that. Okay, so that's not that bad then. Hey, is that? Dead. Must have snuffed it on a route back to colony 9. Rough deal. Yeah, with all that life left on the clock. Just wait a moment, would you? I ought to take care of the off-seeing. Of course, we have time. This is gonna be like an actual game mechanic. Soldier husks. Noah is an off-seer, a soldier who helps the fallen pass on. Setting off any husks you find on the field will build your affinity with the colonies they belong to. Okay, so it is a game mechanic and whatnot. Oh yeah, freaking Tatsu can, Xenoblade X Tatsu can screw off. Absolutely. No doubt about that. I can't disagree there. Apparently, for this game, they designed, like, specialty flutes to make, like, unique sounds and whatnot. Okay, so we get, like, affinity with that thingamabob there. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, yoink. I am getting a call from a name that I have never seen before. I'm not gonna answer, and I'm gonna see if they leave a voicemail, because I have no idea who the heck that is. Death Mushroom! A mushroom of death! Wonder if there's fall damage in this game. There's been fall damage in every other Xenoblade except for X. X was the only exception where there was no fall damage. It was kind of the thing. I doubt that this game is a lot like X. I assume that like the only gameplay mechanics that this game takes from X is just like the character of Gray. I know that once you get your 6 party members that there's like the optional recruitable 7th party member, and the one that I'm most intrigued by is Gray, considering Gray is literally a freaking Xenoblade X character basically. He has a Xenoblade X class, his design is that of a Xenoblade X character, and he's in the Full Metal Jaguar class, a class from Xenoblade Chronicles X. So I am very intrigued by him. Makes me wonder if there's gonna be like an actual story reason for Gray, or if it's just gonna be like gameplay wise. If it's just gonna be like, hey, all you fans of Xenoblade Chronicles X, here's a big cookie for you of a character that's basically been pulled right from Xenoblade X. The call failed and now they're calling me again. I've never seen this number before. I have no idea who this is. I'm genuinely so confused right now. Yeah, glad they realized British accents make the whole thing. I mean, that's basically been every game except for, like, X, hasn't it been? My goodness, these bugs hate me. These bugs actually just straight up hate me, apparently. I wonder if I can, like, give party commands. Doesn't. Oh, wait, is that the you're a lifesaver line? Wait, really? They put the thing back. Which is like, Ryan, you're a lightsaber. All I heard was you're a lifesaver. I don't know who it was directed to. I assume it was Lance there. All I heard is you're a lifesaver. I can't believe they brought that line back from Xenoblade 1. What the heck? My goodness gracious. I can't believe there's Xenoblade references in my Xenoblade game. Yeah, let's do like this. Also, speaking of Xenoblade references, apparently in the recently released Lego Star Wars game, the Skywalker Saga, there was a Xenoblade Chronicles reference in it, because apparently the voice actor for Shulk was like one of the side NPCs, like one of the voice actors there. So one of the game designers was apparently a fan of Xenoblade Chronicles, so they got Shulk's voice actor to say like, now this is a party. I'm really feeling it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm definitely liking all the references so far. I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense with it being like the combined worlds of Xenoblade 1 and 2. The one that I'm most intrigued about is Xenoblade Chronicles X, though, is the thing. Like, how many freaking references will there be to X? How big of a role will it play? Will it just be Gray with like Full Metal Jaguar as like, here's a taste of like playing Xenoblade X with like the dual guns and whatnot? But yeah, this is hitting all the right strides. What made the first game so much of an important work of art? What freaking British accents? Ryan, you're a lifesaver. Lance, you're a lifesaver. Stuff like that. Certain arts effects will change based on your position relative to an enemy. Optimizing your position will rate positive effects. Yeah, I've been doing that. When your allies have an enemy's attention, it's time to get yourself in a good position. Use arts from the side or back when the enemy isn't targeting you. Okay, I will do exactly that. Yeah, 2 missed calls and I got a voicemail from this number that I've never seen before. I'll check that after the stream. Exactly, it's a ride time. If only it's Land's time, we'll have to keep a ear out for that potential thingamabob. Arrow displayed above the arts icon shows you the position of the player character in relation to the yada yada, that thingamabob. Yeah, I know that from Xenoblade Chronicles X now, after freaking Kraken enlightened me. I played Xenoblade Chronicles X for so long without realizing that that was a thing there that I could look at, that there was an actual visible indicator that showed me what direction the game was treating me as facing on the enemy. Until Kraken pointed it out to me and it was like, wow, I'm dumb. Why did I not see that before? So I'm glad that that mechanic from X is back here. I mean, it was in Definitive Edition as well, I believe. I think they put it in Xenoblade Definitive as well, if I recall. For what you told me, yeah, I was blind for 3,000 years until you opened my eyes. And I couldn't believe that I didn't notice it. Wow, and that was not a cancel at all. That's a cancel. Gosh dang it, I'm freaking... This is just like that level, what was it? It was like a level 114 super boss in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 that was like a little bunny like this that I just couldn't hit for the life of me. Because like, we almost 100%ed Xenoblade Chronicles 1. We did all the big things. The only things that I'm missing is like the future connected, 100%ing that, and like some of the more niche, like annoying achievements is all it is. Like win 5,000 battles, or like it's defeat 5,000 enemies or something like that. Something along those lines. There's just a few specific achievements that I'm missing, but apart from that, I have all the achievements and whatnot of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I don't have as much of completion percentage on Xenoblade 2, despite having a butt ton of hours in that, because the whole thing with maxing out Blade's affinity is kinda insane. But yeah, funny thing was you saw the icon in this game and you were like, oh, what's this? Yeah, if only I had noticed there earlier. I could probably just turn off the thingamabob. Can probably just do that. When I activate it though, it kind of reminds me of activating Iris from Astral Chain. Is what the effect kind of makes me think of, you know. Then you remembered. Then it all came back. Art combos. Lining certain arts after one another. Set art. Or is called a combo. Only arts with special status effects can start a combo. For example, an art that inflicts break, followed by an art that inflicts topple. Topple an enemy. Long combo is break, topple, daze, burst. Oh, there's a new one on top of that, burst. And I know there's also break, topple, launch, smash from Xenoblade 2. Is the thing. Wait for Lance to inflict topple. Wait for Uni to inflict daze. Okay, well. But yeah. Did you think so? I like the world of I don't think that there's any such thing as like too big of a game in terms of like its world, as long as you're doing enough interesting things in that world at least, is the thing. And I definitely felt very satisfied by the world of 2. Alright, training drills. You can view previous training tutorials by going to system. I'm getting a third call from this number that I don't recognize. What is going on here? I've never seen this before. You can review previous tutorials by going to system training drills. Maybe they're trying to contact me about my car's extended warranty. That's maybe what's going on here. Maybe. Ooh, this is certainly something. This is certainly something here. Yoink. Death mushroom. Mushroom of death. You can make that argument for Xenoblade 2. I don't know if there are, how many cases like that there's gonna be in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We shall see. But I know that it was like it was so hilarious, the freaking Twitter fiascos that ensued after Xenoblade Chronicles 2 released. Like, I didn't follow any of it firsthand. I just like heard about it afterwards. Like, I don't really peruse Twitter a whole lot, and when I do, it's typically just for like channel related stuff. But I heard the tall tales about when Xenoblade Chronicles 2 released, and freaking the Twitter wars ensued all over characters' chests. It was so funny. Anyway, from what I've seen of this game, it doesn't seem like it's as over the top as Xenoblade 2, but we shall see. We shall see if there's anything like that causes like any future Twitter wars. Honestly, I kind of hope so, just to see the drama that would ensue, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, but yeah, I got you killed you on some quests that required wait, there were quests that required specific common blades? Do you just mean like, what quest would require specific common blades? You just mean in terms of like being able to use the right field skills, like having that, or having like certain elements or something like that? If you didn't have like enough rare blades collected? It was the DLC quest. So maybe it was one that I didn't play. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. We shall see. Have one of each unique passive. Oh. Yeah, I did not do that then, I don't think. Colony 9, yeah. So, like, I did most of the thingamabobs in, like, the main game when it first came out, but, like, not as much DLC stuff later. Colony 9's looking a bit different. Oh my good gracious, that's a cool looking hub there. Like a Commander HQ thingamabob. Ha, made it back at last. What a hike. I wish that cutscenes like this were just like, you know, voice acted and were just like the lesser cutscenes of using basic animation presets. Maybe it's not too important because it's still tutorial territory, I don't know. Such long walkings, tough fun legs of Riku. Riku totally pooped. I mean, it also keeps like Riku's deep voice a secret if you haven't heard it from the trailers and whatnot. It was a massive battle, but we don't seem to have taken too many injuries, fortunately. Look at that big knot mech on there. Yeah, well, I guess that's the upside of going against a low-rank no-mock colony like that. On the flip side, we didn't manage to fill up the flame clock all that much. It's all for the best. At least we've come back home, back in one piece. I agree. And anyway, we should be alright on that front, for the time being. No, talking out here just wastes time. How about friends move chatter into bath? Is it gonna be like the Xenoblade 2 hot spring scene, but like right at the beginning of the game? Good thinking. Let's do that. Yeah, really cool looking area. Asia region, I assume that's pronounced Colony 9. The flame clock. The flame clock shows the amount of life's flames harvested from defeated enemies. The amount of flame will decrease as time passes. Your character's stats will increase as the flame clock gauge fills up. Let's try to keep the gauge filled up as much as possible to maintain the stat increase. Wow. Try to commit the most murder to be stronger and stuff. Benefits of talking. If you see a star by a character's name, it means I have something new to say. Talking to a person for the first time will also increase your affinity with their colony. So yeah, it's gonna be important for like affinity chart stuff, and I guess the star is like the thing that they took from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was a good thing to signify when there's something new to say. Okay, system unlocked. The flame clock. Okay. Because Riku can do whatever he wants with a voice like his. He's freaking entitled to whatever he what? He's got like, once we hear it, I heard it from like, you know, the trailers. He's got the freaking sexiest voice around. Well, Sigma's the fear, but the flame clock hasn't increased much. Get into a fever pretty easy, huh? You made light work of those agonies with the leveness. You won't need the flame clock unless we take him out with a blade. Be careful in it. Relax, I'm a cool-headed pilot. No hasty coup de grace, well, from me. I deliver max pain and punishment and then stop just short. Yeah, alright, if you say so. She's facing the wrong way. Oh, that was probably a she there, not a dudo there. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the thingamabob. What's going on in here? Hi, you're very pink. The nut buttons seem to have gotten a lot more colorful than in previous games. Like, the colors are a lot more vibrant. When Leveness repair's all done, Harala move on to adjustment of power frames for Xenon and Kurt. Sounds like you're pretty busy right now. Meh. Before and after of battle, always get big higgly-piggly around here. Anyhow, Harala like job, so being busy not really so bad after all. Oh yeah, and look, I get like direct affinity points it's showing me there. Interesting. So I should always be talking with people with stars then, huh? That's what I should be doing. Hey, you heard? Seems like Colony 9's Feronis won't be able to move for a while. Is that what they call the not Mechon? It can't move, but made it back here from the battlefield. Thing is, it looks like the engine took a bit of a beating in the battle with Colony Sigma. So those Nuppon mechanics told us to shut it all down while they handle the maintenance. Yeah? Right, that does sound like it's gonna be parked up here for a little while then. Yeah, that's basically the situation with the freaking truck that's in our backyard now, this 1952 truck. It's not, you can't really drive it around right now. It's like, but wait, how? It must have gotten there somehow. Yeah, it was driven in there like a while back, but it's not drivable right now. It will be pretty soon, most likely, but, you know. Oh, special forces are getting back late. Yeah, well, that's because Noah was busy doing his usual off-sea thing. Oh, I dare say. You must be tired. You should turn in before it gets much later. Yeah, sure. Bathing tent. Okay. Well.
Say, you know how you became an officer after what happened?
I guess, yeah.
Does it still hurt?
No. I can't say I'm totally over it, but I'm getting there. I've sent so many of our comrades. A lot's happened. Both for me and those sent on. Anyway, worry about him. Poor guy. Pushes himself too hard.
What can we do? He's been like this for ages. He never got to apologize, so... you know.
You guys talking about the battle? Don't worry about the bonus points, because I'll have nabbed them all.
The snuff you on about? I'll have you know I clocked up a fair bit more.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm the one who took the heavy off its hinges. They give you loads of points.
Ooh, big deal. If that heel had come a few seconds later, you'd be sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah, no, that was part of the plan. You couldn't tell. I just felt like giving you the credit, but don't worry, you can thank me later.
Huh? You're a right muppet, Lance.
All right then, off to bed with me.
Yeah, all that walking's really done a number on me.
I'm sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's no, like, shared bath awkwardness in this world, huh? I guess, they live very peculiar lives and whatnot if they're born as, like, weird clone thingamabobs and then live a life of 10 years. Like, if all they know is fighting, like, oh, so there's a thingamabob over there, so I gotta see you off when I'm going by, I guess? Hey, thanks for what you did in that battle. I couldn't have made it back without you. I mean, 4 Levnesses from Colony Sigma? I had no idea how I was gonna handle that. I would have a whole lot of Levnesses at our colony. I guess how it could be a problem. Yeah, I wonder if we could get our hands on some reinforcements. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, time to hit the sack, maybe? Sure, let's do the thingamabob. Sure, let's do it. Mr. Max, Resting, very serious business. Indeed. Indeed!
An emergency assembly.
It's the crack of dawn, guys.
Why?
No idea. We better take a look.
To get to the assembly point...
We just gotta follow the freaking stink trail to get to the assembly point, I think. It's probably all we gotta do. Okay, and it shows the flame clock up there in the top right as well. Interesting. Interesting. So what kind of meeting we have going on over here?
Remind me, what are we lining up for here?
Royal decree from the castle. They say an enemy armored unit's approaching this area. Come on, man. I just got to sleep and everything.
Friend's fault for staying up late.
And whose fault was it I couldn't sleep? I asked you to do the maintenance on my power frame, but you totally messed up my settings.
That probably different frame. Riku is popular guy, but crushed by weight of fans asking to do favors. Sometimes mix up orders. If configs bamboozle, why not fix by self?
That's why I didn't get any sleep, furball.
I'm here to announce today's mission. You have one target. It's currently on course for the suppression area here. Judging from the mass, it's expected to be large in size. And based on its speed, we estimate it will reach the Alfeto Valley at 0100 hours. Notably, the target's emitting a considerable amount of ether energy. As for your mission, deploy at the canyon by the designated time. Investigate and destroy the source of ether.
Commander, one question.
Go.
About this target. Can we assume it's from Agnes?
We don't know. We haven't been able to confirm, but it seems that they're also gunning for it. This would suggest it should be seen as part of a different enemy force. Combat with Agnian troops in the area is also expected. Details will be sent to your Iris after deployment. Clear? You are to remain vigilant throughout the operation. Dismissed.
So it really is Astral Chain's Iris after all. Better start preparing to move out too. No, mate. Do you want to go to the commissary to do some equipment shopping? I don't need the tutorial right now. Gotta get him togged out with something a bit more solid, yeah? Make him a bit less squishy. Should be flush with cash since we just got the reward for that Colony Sigma job, right? I'll show you some top-notch accessories. Do worse than take a bit of advice from a Battle 1 hardcase like Mwamba. Mwamba! That sounds like a name that you'd hear on like a freaking rabbit, is what that sounds like. Cheers, Mwamba. Then we go to commissary. Camilla's taking points on distribution around this time, I reckon, when she's not doting on Corin. Good to know. Alright, let's go and take care of the prep then. Yeah, I guess we'll do the thing where standard quest preparing for battle, accepted. Yeah, so a bunch of tutorials at the beginning of the game. This is what we're gonna have to do. Press Y to check the current objective of your current active quest. Don't like it? He's a machina. He's a Xenoblade 1 machina. Items are purchased with, well, I assume like maybe, you know, separate from that if you're fine with lands. Items are purchased with gold in shops. Items can also be sold for gold in shops. Also, how are you doing today, Mortis? Item that has scales icon on it is a sell-only item. Their only use is to be sold, so gather as many of them as you can to save lots of G for what you want to buy. Okay, interesting. He just immediately runs up to it first. Okay. I do like how there's that. Also, think about this freaking game and that Mortis nerd there. After the last 24-hour charity stream, I did like the freaking Wheel of Fun giveaway to donors of the charity stream for who would get like my spare copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 here. Because I have like a special edition that's coming in. but, you know, who knows how long it's gonna take. So I wanted to play this game day one, so I went and got a copy, like, day one. So the giveaway was like, who gets my freaking day one copy? Because I'm not gonna need, like, 2 at the end of the day. I just wanted to play, like, day one, so the caveat being, like, it's already open. It's not like a sealed new copy. So, freaking, when I get my collector's edition in Mortis, this freaking thingamabob here has got your name on it, basically. Apparently, according to Purelator, the current estimated date that it comes in is Tuesday, apparently, which isn't as far away as I thought it'd be, but, like, we'll see what happens. We shall see. But apparently that is the current guesstimate on when my special edition is supposed to arrive. Assuming I freaking get it, considering, like, you know, my Nintendo page doesn't show it under my purchases, but I have an email confirmation and I have a tracking number on it, so I don't know what the heck is going on with that. Once we get it, I will probably do, like, an unboxing of it and whatnot, and properly show, like, all the stuff as part of this series and whatnot. But yeah, do you think so? That's what's going on there. How's that power frame maintenance going? Everything up to spec? Yep, but I'm a bit underslept now, thanks to a certain someone. Shouldn't have let it get in such a state. Hate to admit it, but Agnes will always be the stronger ones. If our power frames aren't kept in tip-top shape, we won't be able to compete on even footing. Don't really need you to tell me that much. Alright, yeah, more affinity there. Yeah, hi, how you doing? Hey guys, keeping the hustle alive, I see. Yeah, you could say that. Listen, could we get a bronze temple guard? I want to get Noah kitted out. But yeah, I just woke up. How's the game so far? We're still just doing tutorials and such, so I still don't really know a whole lot. It kind of introduced, like, the world and whatnot. And, you know, our army here introduced Noah as an officer. It showed, like, some training as kiddos and whatnot. It kind of showed Noah living, like, a super happy life at the beginning. And then there was this event of, like, the world kind of coming together. And then all of a sudden they're, like, kiddos in this army with, like, the terms and whatnot. And now we're fighting and stuff like that. So we did, like, the first tutorial about, which was really cool. It's 10 zeros out of 10. Yeah, like, for someone who's played all the Xenoblade games, I wish I didn't have, like, this many tutorials at the beginning, but for those that are going into it as, like, their first game, I suppose it makes sense. This thing, go ahead and select the item you want. Purchase accessories can be sold back at the same price. Oh, okay, not a lot of games do that. Sure. Now they have the bronze temple guard, you can exit the shop. Yeah, so we're just getting, like, tutorials and stuff. Glad I could be of some help. So now it's gonna want me to equip it, huh? Oh, is there a cutscene for this? Bronze temple guard, eh? Nice, nice. Should make our job a bit easier, at least. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah! Mr. Krabs. Hurry up and put it on already. Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, so it's probably gonna take, like, a little smidge before we properly get into things here, since it has, like, all the tutorials to do first. Accessory helps strengthen you in various ways. Like, I remember I got, like, overwhelmed by tutorials when I played Xenoblade 1 for the first time. But then when I started understanding, like, Xenoblade games, it, you know, wasn't too bad from there. Accessory are a piece of gear that characters need to equip. Yeah, we did it earlier! Equip your... We literally did this earlier! Oh, I guess that... What? No, I have... Look, I have the attack stone equipped there. Only one accessory slot is open at first, but we've already seen this with the attack stone! Like, we already did this earlier. I don't know why it's giving me the same tutorial twice. I already did that with the freaking attack stone. Yeah, okay. I do feel a bit tough already. Wow, that's the mark of a good piece of gear. The commissary is stacked with useful bits and bobs like that. I'll stop by every now and then. So is he just gonna be removed from our party, or is he gonna die? Because I know he's not a mainstay. So, which of the two is it gonna be? I think to get an extra edge in the fight against Agnes, right? Show consistent results, the colony might be promoted too. That'll improve the quality of the equipment we offer here as well. We'll do our best to help make it happen. Thanks, Mamba. Alright, so we all geared up then? Let's get over to the plaza, double time. Yeah. Look at that nutbutt over there. So I know that, like, I've seen from trailers that the story would kind of become, like, our own separate force and whatnot. Oh, really? Well, that's a pickle. Hmm? Wait, Noah, what's the holdup? We going or not? Yeah, sorry, it's just... He looked troubled somehow. Is this gonna introduce side quests that you can accept? Oh, Spock's sake. You're gonna put on your goody two-shoes cap now. Fine. Let's see what's up then. Alright, sure, let's go ahead and do that. Also, during that freaking scene, we have Mortis coming out of nowhere with the, there's no volume. There's no volume. Unless it's just really quiet. I set up this sub alert last night, and it's freaking up. Well, there's the animation and stuff. I appreciate the 18-month resub, Mortis, and whatnot with Prime there. I know you can only use that Prime sub in one place each month. I appreciate you using it here for freaking 18 months now. Why is there no audio to it? Oh, there is. It's just insanely quiet because I turned up the game so much because the game was so quiet for some reason. Oh, it'll be working like next time, I guess, or something. I'm so sorry. Well, it's clearly just because I didn't want to spoil the Xenoblade 3 music that plays during it. Yeah, everything is going wrong with the setup. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that everything's going wrong, but hey, at least you got the freaking hilarious abomination thing that Guzma made as a freaking sub alert and whatnot. But yeah, I did the thing, Guzma. We didn't hear the audio because my audio is just screwed today. Like, I wonder if it was ever since I took my computer to the Fragapalooza test event, if that, like, freaking, I don't know, messed around with things or something like that. I'll fix the audio issue later. For now, freaking enjoy it without any audio. Our old problem used to be that the sub-alert sound was too quiet. Now our sub-alert problem is that, you can't hear it at all. Even though I literally tested it last night to make sure it was a good volume. You literally can't hear it at all. Great to see Guzma's animation playing. And how are you doing today, Guzma? Oh, you're a 9th term, right? I'm a 9th termer too. I was hoping you could see me off for my homecoming. That'd be tricky with us being the same term. I just got a text from my cousin saying win yet. Yeah, I won. I won the game. In fact, he might already be lurking in the stream potentially. Carrie, what can I say? If I'm still alive to do it, I'll send you off for sure. Thanks, that means a lot. Okay, well, let's see here. Hi, how you doing? Oh, Lance, Uni. Advise you to remain extra vigilant. Yeah, not the 4th, like, expendable party member. What are our predictions here? Is he just gonna, like, leave us because we become our own, like, separate faction thing? Or is he gonna die? One of the two. Awfully worried about us, Sion. Do you know something? Do you know something we don't here? No, but the console can't have come all the way to Calling 9 without good reason. I think we ought to assume that this mission is no ordinary one. Yeah, so this is gonna be like the special mission that brings like the party members together that I've heard about from the trailers. Maybe you're the one that should be watching your stepmate. Those smarts of yours will get you in hot water. But yeah, why do you get the feeling that your terms are up when you get your DNA harvested? Oh, when your term is up is when you basically die, essentially, is the thing. That's how much time you have. So, in this world, it's like, everyone has like a marker that shows how long they have, like, for 10 years. Noah's is on his right wrist there, you can kind of see. Lan's is freaking on his chin. There's no real good way to see it here. Like, maybe if I switch to active party member, can I do that really quickly? Hold on. Is that a thing that I can do? How do I do that? Switch model view. How do I switch my active party member? Oh, I guess you can see it there anyway. It's freaking on Lance's chin there. And then Uni, it's on her tits because the game developers want to force the player to have a reason to look at her tits, I guess. I don't know. Or something or other. So it's been established that, like, you have to fight for 10 years as, like, part of your terms. Almost everybody is gonna die somewhere in those 10 years of fighting, but if you do survive to like 10 years, then you just get like sacrificed directly to the queen, essentially. So yeah, there's that and whatnot. But yeah, I understand that 9th term feeling everything aches in the morning. Yeah, getting old and whatnot. I just got off from work. How long have I been streaming? An hour and a half. We're still in like the very beginning tutorials of the game though, is the thing. Yeah, but it's like the kind of thing where he talks about how they're probably like either clones or something like that, or their terms start like earlier on. Like in one of the trailers, Noah's like, our first term starts when we're born, but I assume that's just like born from like said cloning chamber thing. I assume that there's a cloning thing going on here. It still hasn't like confirmed it. It showed those chambers in one of the earlier cutscenes, and it showed like embryo and then like a person. So I was like, okay, yeah, there's Zanza. Wait, what? Wait, what was this guy saying? Hold on. I want to see it again. Is Yazanza gonna release the power of the Monado? Oh, speaking of the power of the Monado, I have the Shulk Amiibo. I can tap that to my thingamabob and unlock the look of the Monado, right? Look at this. Look, I literally have the Shulk Amiibo. I have it's on my back shelf. I literally keep my Shulk amiibo on my shelf in front of my sealed copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is where I keep it. Hold on, let's see here. That same number's calling me again. I don't know what's going on here. I'm so confused. Look at this. Bam! Special rewards. The Monado reminded me. Equip from clothing attachments. Usable class sword fighter only. So I can have the skin of the Monado if I want. The clothing menu is unlocked. Rewards can be used, so I can't even use it yet. Let me put the Monado Shulk back on my shelf. That's what I shall do. Put that back on the shelf where he belongs and stuff. But yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Guzma. To be fair. Wow. Let's see here. Let's fix my beanbag chair that I'm using as like a weird leg rest under the thingamabob. Gosh dang it, I can't do that yet because I want to see if like other amiibo do anything or if it's exclusively like the Shulk amiibo. So if I tap like a Link, for example, what does it do? Okay, 100 bonus EXP, that's probably really good at the beginning of the game. Is it just one of those games where you can get like 5 amiibo rewards per day or something? Is it just like that? Collectible set 4? Okay. Yeah, let's just tap a bunch of amiibo and stuff. Be sure to pick up collectibles that, okay. Wait, I wonder if it's like a daily thingamabob. Collectible set 19. Like, hold on, if I just tap the same amiibo again. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll receive this bonus for this amiibo today, you can try again. Yeah, so it's a daily thing. It's one of those daily thingamabobs. Let's see here. I tap my Byleth amiibo. Byleth's gotta be like one of my favorite amiibos. Byleth's real cool and stuff. Reach the limit of amiibo you can scan today. Feel free to try again tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, that was 5, and that included the Shulk amiibo for unlocking the Monado look. Okay. But yeah, let's see here. I want to see the stream so badly because I know you got the new sub alert, but you can't because spoilers. Let's drive over to GameStop and pick up your game that you pre-order. I mean, we are like right in the very beginning of the game. So it's not like it would spoil anything like super major. And there's Guzma gifting out a sub to Politico Stefan. I appreciate the gifted out sub there, Guzma. I appreciate Politico Stefan. Welcome back to Team Enharmonic. Enjoy another month of the emotes and the sub badge and whatnot. And Guzma, I appreciate the madness. I don't know what's going on with my audio. I'd set it up so that like regular subs are like an 11-second alert that do like an earlier version of the Away to Life, and just subs that are over a year long get like a 22-second alert instead that have like a later key change version of the Weight of Life from this game as a thing. So that's why Mortis's alert was longer. So like the freaking 1 year plus subs get like the, you know, special long alert, and then like the standard subs are like the standard. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the audio. Is the thing. And what full thing? The full video? You don't set videos as the alert. It has to set GIFs. I had to run it through my video editor to, wow. I thought this guy was just super thick for a second. I had to turn into a GIF, and I had to turn it into like a really small data size GIF. That's what I had to do. And then just add like a sound effect to that. And it's not working today, even though it was working fine last night, probably because my audio was like all screwed and I have the game turned up so loud because its freaking default volume was super quiet. So my audio is literally just like massively screwed up today, and I don't know why. So like, we're not gonna have like any sounds for anything alert box wise, I don't think. Oh, Noah. It's nothing. I want to distract you from the big mission. Maybe it'll help us both in the end. Come on, tell us what's wrong. Nosy as ever, I see. Thanks, though. You know about that urgent mission issued this morning, I suppose. It came up so suddenly, we didn't have time to ready all the resources for the plan. I mean, we literally just finished fighting against Colony Sigma. And also, when you do fix it, let me know, because well, like, it's not gonna be fixed, like, today. I don't know what's going on. It's just the audio's been like screwed ever since I came back from Frag. It seems like the Frag test event, so I don't know what's going on here. I'll do like some proper research later to fix it. I just did like the lazy fix today and whatnot. But yeah, there's that. And I mean, it did technically play for like the full thing, like all the unique screens that you made. It does technically play all of those even on the 11-second alert. It's just one cycle is the thing. And then it's 2 cycles for like the 1 year plus ones. We can pick the stuff easy enough, but there's not enough hands to go around, so I'm not sure I can make up the shortfall. If that's all there is to it, I'd be happy to help. Be a quick job with more people, right? You would? Really? We've been assigned to the mission too, so we're gonna need those supplies. Well then, thanks. It's a load off my mind. Sure thing, what do you need? Here's the rundown. Chewy radishes 3. Clusterellas also 3. Finally, 2 portions of rich fish meat. I put a request up onto the Collectopedia card. So there's gotta be I mean, every Xenoblade game has had a Collectopedia, so I mean, would you mind double checking that you can see it? Collectopedia card, got it. Except it's now spelled in like a slightly different way. From the quest's main menu, go to the Collectopedia card tab to check what someone needs. Helping them will deepen your affinity and give you rewards. I mean, I could go into my Streamlabs settings and just, like, crank the volume of the alert, like, all the way up and see if that does anything. But that means that if I fix the audio later, that next time a sub-alert goes off, it would, like, blast in my ears, you know? I'll be BRB for a long while, so you're gonna go pick up the game and whatnot, so enjoy the lurk there, Guzma. Just open the main menu. Check on roles, requests, you know, I'm gonna try it really quickly. I'm gonna try it really, really briefly. If I go to Streamlabs, let's see here. So quests, that as I navigate to my alert box. And quests, you can check over the different types of quests, the Collectopedia tab. Let's see here, and whatnot. I thought it was super wacky there, Guzma. It'll be an interesting thing to be trying out that alert. Exit the menu once you finish checking Rold's Collectopedia card. Okay. So it's literally like filling up a little card for him for this side quest, huh? That's what I need you to get, thanks in advance. Interesting, and it's a cute little card thing. That's pretty charming. I like that. Intriguing. Let's see here. Right, I've got it memorized. No, I don't. Sorry for the hassle. Thank you. Fish meat comes from the Piran Haxes swimming around the colony entrance. As for the chewy radishes and clusterellas, I think I remember picking them up around there as well. So it's all in the colony area then. Great, at least we won't have to go far. And with us on the case, we'll get this done well quick. I appreciate it. Once we collect all the items, we'll just put them up on the Collectopedia card, yeah? Exactly. Once you've registered them there, come talk to me again. I'll be here, checking and packaging the goods. Alright, will do. Is it something I have to do right now? Or can I just do, like, the story stuff and whatnot? Collectibles are items you pick up on the field. They are needed for completing quests and the Collectopedia card request. It's also interesting how they aren't just generic, like, blue dots. They actually have, like, an icon that shows what type of item they are. Like a little 3D thingamabob there. Okay, it actually wants me to go do it for, like, the sake of, you know, giving a tutorial for how to do side quests and whatnot. But yeah, one of the movie stars in the background, right? I just did the one that was most recently sent to me in DMs. I opened our DMs and scrolled up until I ran into one and used that. So if that's not the right one, then I guess not. But there's that there. Hold on, let me see here. So if I open the alert variations, and here's the 1 year one. So it's currently set to 36% volume. If I crank it up to 100 and then save, and then I hit test, you can very, very slightly hear it. There it is. Well, I mean... So yeah, that's the key changed version. Is the thing. I'll just edit it and bring it back to like 36. Is the thing. I mean, we can set them as like 100 for now. We're barely gonna hear it.
This is a test.
This is a test, it goes. And then like the short default one for like less than a year is this. So like this is the regular key and whatnot, and then the freaky 1 year plus is like the key changed and like longer version thing is what I figure would be fitting, so we're trying that out. So yeah, this is a test, it goes. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what it's supposed to be like, you know, like really quietly, but today the audio is so screwed that like we're not really gonna know, you know. But yeah, hopefully the music just elongates. Yeah, it just freaky becomes like super thick for a hot second. So wait, it really wants me to fight you? I don't think I can fight while here though. Wait, can you fight? Oh my goodness, you can fight while swimming! That wasn't a thing in the previous games! You can finally fight while swimming! It used to be in the previous games that if something started attacking you while you were swimming, you were basically just screwed. Because like you couldn't fight back, you had to get to the shore. But you can actually fight while swimming! That's a first in the Xenoblade series! Wow, okay. Certainly something. But yeah, I do think it's pretty wacky as well how the mute just becomes like longer, essentially. Okay, well, just added the motion you made to the mall and then it did that. I thought it was funny, so it didn't fix it. It is thoroughly wacky. There we go, rich fish meat. So I gotta fight another one. Wow. So I guess this also introduces to us then that, you know, we can fight in the water. I was not expecting that, but that is a welcome surprise. That is definitely a... That's definitely a big improvement over previous games where if you're attacked in the water, you just die, you know? And it was so annoying in the previous game, so like, thank goodness you can fight in the water in this game. That's pretty cool. I like that. I do rather like that. But yeah, alright, leave for a bit, you'll be lurking now. Have fun, enjoy the lurk there, Guzma. Enjoy the lurk. Bam. So yeah, so far the combat is seeming more akin to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 than 1. That's what it's seeming like so far. Okay. So yeah, it's literally just the tutorial on, like, you know, doing quests and stuff. I don't think I need the freaking scent trail right now. Wait. How do I... Oh, it's holding ZL, right? Yeah, there we go, ZL. I was holding the other bumpers there. Water combat immediately better than Skyrim, which removed water combat as Oblivion had. Wait, it was a thing in Oblivion, but they removed it? Oh my goodness, leave me alone. Leave Brittany alone! Okay. Freaking... Like, do you mind? My goodness, it wouldn't be a Xenoblade Chronicles game without enemies that freaking chased you down until the ends of the earth. You know, it really wouldn't be. Mortis, have you ever played a Xenoblade Chronicles game before by chance? Of curiosity. Registering collectibles. After gathering the required collectibles, go to the Collectopedia cards and hold A to register them and complete the quest. Okay, so maybe there isn't like a proper Collectopedia in this game, it's just like quest-based ones. Collectopedia cards are also used for registering collectibles for select quests. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of tutorials at the beginning there. I can check out many of the necessary, but that's like also every Xenoblade game. But yeah, nope, you haven't, but you have Xeno 2 somewhere in my collection. A fine addition to my collection. Well, now there's gonna be freaking Xeno 3 added, like, whenever it gets there, sometime after I get the special edition. Let's see here. So, the Collectopedia cards. The item list shows that you've got all the items needed for the request. Let's register those items now. Bam, register. Nice, those will come in handy. Sweet, I got a light weak guard. Wait, something or forgot you had it? It's a good video game. It is a dang fine video game. Also, I should probably see about putting on that, like, other accessory that I have there. Like, wait. Oh, class skills. No, I want, oh, accessories here. That's what I want to do. Because I can put on, increases block rate by 20%. So I'd want that on you there, right? And then, I don't know, let's see here, boost maximum HP by 20%. Enough copies of this item, yeah, that. And then I can give the attack stone back to, yeah, there we go. That's probably a good way to handle our accessories, right? All done. Oh, I was about to say who's saying all done, but it was a little bit delayed. So yeah, quest tutorial. This game does have fall damage. Okay, it's not Xenoblade Chronicles X. You can still get collectibles while being attacked? That's also a thing that wasn't the case in the previous games. In the previous games, like, if something's trying to kill you, you just couldn't get collectibles. So you had to, like, break its aggro or kill it, and then you'd be able to pick up the things. But now you can just pick up things without it. Also, it's interesting how, like, when it's far, it is, like, the blue dots, like, series pass, but then when you get close, you can see specifically, like, what item category it is. It's rather intriguing there. Rather intriguing. But yeah, also, what a splendid looking game so far. I discovered a rear gate. Did I really not go through there? That number is calling me again! What is this, 4 times now? 5 times? I've never seen this number before. I don't know why it's calling me so rapidly. Well, decree from the castle, huh? I guess we gotta succeed at all costs then. This'll bump the rank up to iron for sure, right? Yeah, it'll be Star Colony Knight's steady march forward. After iron comes steel, then silver, and once we get gold, will be the mightiest colony in Kevis. Also, are those, like, things that I can loot on the map here? It's kind of showing. Huh! I honestly thought I'd go right into the drink. So maybe it's on the higher level because it's kind of faded now, showing? So it's, like, up there if I want the thingamabobs. Whee! This is the way we go. Oh, hi, you guys did not follow me jumping down. Oh, what? Whee! Oh, darn it. How the heck did you get that container then? I'd assumed that it would be like that away, but I guess not. Well, I'm allergic to not knowing things. I'll probably find out later. Later, I'll probably have the answer for how the heck you do that. Most likely. Hi. Hi, how's it going, man? How go things? Got all the things you asked for? Yeah, I saw the notification. Thanks a lot. That should be us then. I can arrange the necessary supplies now. Can? Great. Then we're glad to have been of service. Be sure to repay you after the big op. Be sure to come back alive, eh? Of course we will. I've never used them before, but those Collectopedia cards sure seem nifty. Well, duh. They'll let you know what your fellow soldiers need, so everyone can chip in. Give you an example. I'm always on the lookout for fortune clovers, right? But they're alright pain to spot. So if I pop a request on my card, someone else might see it and send me one if they find it. That's the rough idea. So let me get this right. I got this wicked system at our fingertips. I'm not using it to dig up weeds. It's so dumb. You dare? We're all soldiers here. You never know if you'll still be here tomorrow, but still. It's a nice feeling when someone you've met remembers you, thinks about your needs. Yeah, it's a good system. Whoever made it has the right idea. I bet you've been checking up on your Colony 9 buddies every now and again through your Iris, eh? Iris, startup. I'm always gonna think from freaking Astral Chain. Absolutely. Well, you just be sure to check up on me as well, right? Make it a daily ritual. Way ahead of you, Mwamba. Would recommend to make tracks for assembly point about right now. Shoot, you're right. We're assembling by the Colony 9 front gate, right? Let's go as soon as you're ready to decamp. Yeah. We'll be on our merry way. Quest complete. It seems a bit better during, like, dedicated cutscenes. I noticed during the battle it was kind of difficult to, you know, hear the voices during battle. And that's like one of the most iconic parts of Xenoblade is like everyone yelling during battle. This is Collectopedia card. The party handed over the things that rolled last for. This should help with provisioning the upcoming operation. And it shows like a little end card thing, Bob. Interesting. Setting up arts. You can set up a character's arts by going to character's arts in the main menu. I mean, do we have like any other arts right now? Arts can be customized for each character. Yeah, I know. I wish that there was a way to like switch tutorials to like just give me like a few tutorials and that's it. Select arts now. Normally you can switch between characters at any time by pressing L or R. Yeah, arts. First you need to select an existing art to be replaced with a new one. Ah, so there'll be like a few options here, which I guess would make sense there. So I only have one talent or special thing about there. So ground beat, huh? Next, select an art to use in the select slot. Air Slash is making a return, and Shadow Eye have Zone Aggro Valley, huh? Those are both a couple of Shulk's arts. Which also leads me to believe that this really is a replica Monado, considering this is basically like close to Shulk's thing, Bob. When canceling, boost damage up by 25%. Okay. Air Slash. Once you set up Air Slash, you can leave the menu. Okay, yeah, I don't think we need Shadow Eye right now. Especially when we have like such a limited arts and whatnot compared to Xenoblade 1 and whatnot. Aw, thanks. Let's see, if this mission is successful, the colony's gonna move up to Iron Rank for sure. What is this, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like rank up your expedition team? Look how beautiful this game looks.
Nothing better than unburdening yourself.
Oh, they're still saying things while this is happening. Commander's in pretty good spirits at the moment. Hey, a royal decree is a royal decree after all. You gotta be dragging your feet now. Yeah, be careful too, Kite. Don't chase after victory so hard you end up dead. This mission will be wrapped up in about 3 ticks. 3 ticks seems a bit optimistic, mate. But I like that you're showing some heart. I've allocated about 1 full tick for all the actual fighting. If you can't bring me heat like that, you've got no chance. Sure thing, mate. We'll take care of God and Noah. You can handle feeding the flame clock. You've got to top the commissary and salvage corpse too. Quicker you take them down, the more you can fight, right? Also, I continue to get, to this day, a lot of comments on things like my Pokemon Legends Arceus video essay that are like, oh, it just looks that way because that's like the max that the Nintendo Switch can handle. That's like the best technology we have right now. It's like, huh. And we have video games like this on the Switch that are freaking staggering. Like, my goodness gracious, this game's beautiful. Hi, Eyeless. Alice, I don't know. Our destination for this mission is Alfredo Valley. It's still a ways away from here, though. It's a tough trek for Levinus. You sure your ether cylinders are gonna last the way? With these new Levinuses, we should be just dandy. That's exactly why they sent him, I imagine. Gotcha. Just the kind of big gun support you'd expect for a royally decreed mission, huh? I guess so. But yeah, people do underestimate the power of the portable 360. I mean, especially when you've got like a company like MonolithSoft that is, you know, able to pull off making it honestly look better than... I didn't play like a master ton of 360 games, but like when I imagine in my head, I imagine this looking better here, just because MonolithSoft are freaking masters of their craft, or, you know, making stuff that's really well optimized for the hardware. Hey Lance, be sure to take care of our only officer, won't you? Got it. Drawing enemies fire is the defender's job, after all. Make sure Uni's looking out for you and not just Noah, yeah? Wounded defenders still need healing. Yeah, don't worry. We know what we're doing. Alrighty. Also, they're calling 9 front gate. Neato. Also, I wonder if, like, anybody would watch, like, my complete Xenoblade Chronicles series down the line and freaking jump from, like, the last playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles X to here and just see, like, my freaking mustache even more fantastic than it was. I was about to say, like, having a mustache at all, but then I freaking remembered that I did as of Xenoblade Chronicles X as well, since that was earlier this year.